This is awful.
Mom, because it's 27, right? 27.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Stockton Turf Field. At this time, the Stockton Field Hockey team would like to recognize its senior class for 2022. First off, the team would like to congratulate its fifth-year player, number 8, Corinne Guilford, who participated in Senior Day last year and came back to play again this season. A midfielder from Wildwood, number 1, Callie Green. Callie is joined on the field by her parents, Brittany and Jeff, and her brother, Austin. After graduation, Callie plans on pursuing a graduate program in data science and strategic analytics or criminal analytics. Callie's favorite Stockton memory is running around after the TCNJ game with Sarah and Law trying to find the pizza guy. Callie says, "Thank you to all my friends, family, teammates, and coaches that have had a huge impact on my academic and athletic performance over the last 4 seasons."
Hello. If you told me a year ago I would be living with some girl who transferred here from SUNY Portland, I think you were crazy, but now that it's here, I wouldn't have it any other way. We've grown to love everything about you, Callie. You're such a good soul, and you brought such amazing things to this team and into all of our lives. Although you've only been here less than a year, we all immediately had a connection with you. You're a hard worker and are supportive of everybody. You have such a bright future, we can't wait to see all the amazing things that you accomplish. You are truly like the older sister I never had and have made a huge impact on your life. You are somehow able to make every situation into a good one, and I can't thank you enough for everything you have done for me and continue to do for me. I'm so grateful to have met you when I did, and I'm so happy I agreed to live with a random girl who I've grown to love very much. You will be missed by not only myself, but everybody else on this team. You will always have a family here with Stockton Field Hockey, and we love you.
Forward from Woolwich, number 16, Madison McGuire. Joining Maddie on the field are her parents, Donna Marie and Michael McGuire. After graduation, Maddie hopes to start a career in sports public relations and stay involved with field hockey by coaching. Maddie's favorite Stockton memory is going to the inflatable aqua park and the coaches having as much fun as the team. Maddie says, "I would like to thank my family who has always supported me and have always been my number 1 fans at every single game. I would also like to thank my coaches who have always pushed me to be a better version of myself on and off the field."
I wanted to start off by saying how proud I am of Maddie and how lucky I am to have her as one of my best friends. Maddie was one of my first friends I made when I came to Stockton, and we got close very fast. She is always someone I could go to and someone that made me feel more comfortable being farther away from home. I deeply admire Maddie's energy on and off the field. She is someone that strongly impacts the intensity on the field. Maddie is someone who never gives up on herself and those around her. She will fight for every ball and make every minute in the impact. Maddie also knows how to make everyone laugh, especially with her trash talk. I am so grateful for all the memories we made and to have the opportunity to play with you for the past 2 years. I am so thankful for Stockton Field Hockey bringing me closer to Maddie and creating a forever lasting friendship. I can't wait to see what you do in the future. I love and will miss you, Matt.
Back from Marlton, number 17, Isabella Sarasso. Bella is joined on the field by her mom and dad, Deborah and Ettore Sarasso. After graduation, Bella plans on teaching and going back to school for her master's degree. Bella's favorite Stockton memories going 10-0 at the beginning of her freshman season. Bella says, "I want to thank my family for being my forever fans and always supporting me, and also my coaches for always pushing me to be a better version of myself each and every day."
Bella, over the past few years, I've gotten to know you and your family very well. I'm lucky to consider you, your parents, your sisters,
4 minutes
and your
that's left.
family. You've helped me grow as a player and a person.
I was going to stop it at a minute. Like
Okay.
There's no greater inspiration and motivation than walking into practice every day and having a group of people who are willing to work as hard as they can to achieve what we all can do. Your encouragement and guidance help everyone a part of this team like the times you do. Your character makes you a person everyone can come to when you're in trouble. Confident, diligent, and capable are many of the key words to describe you. No matter the ups and downs this team went through on and off the field, your hardworking and positive personality kept us all together, and I truly think that no one could have done it better. Therefore, you are someone I will continue to look up to. Stockton Field will not be the same without you. So for all that you encounter in life, I wish you the best, and I know that you will thrive in any endeavor you pursue. As a teammate and a best friend, you will be missed dearly. Love you always and forever.
Midfielder from Boonton, number 18, Kelly Mollahan. Joining Kelly on the field are her parents, Mickey and Tom Mollahan. After graduation, Kelly plans on continuing her education at Stockton to achieve her master's in business administration with a concentration in marketing and also advancing her real estate career. Kelly's favorite Stockton memory is going too crazy in the trailer before games. Kelly says, "A huge thank you to my family for being my #1 fans always, my coaching staff for always matching my energy, and my best friends who made the tough practices so much easier. Thank you, Stockton Field Hockey, for the endless laughs and memories. Roll sprays forever."
Kelly Mollahan, how you will forever be missed. Thank you for always being the life of the party and the funniest on and off the field. Being friends with you for the past year has been so fun, yet so interesting, I guess I can say, and I can't wait to see what the other years hold. Kelly is one of the most determined people I've ever met and will never give up without a fight, and I'm thankful I've had her to look up to for the past 2 seasons. Coming into freshman year, I was nervous about making friends, but then I had you and Rihanna in my apartment for preseason. That was the best thing ever, but besides the point. Which then introduced me to so many other people which I can now call my forever best friends. The memories we have made will be unforgettable, and I'm forever grateful that I've met you through field hockey. I hope you accomplish so many amazing things after this, and I can't wait to watch you and Ozzy grow. Love you!
We're back from Mays Landing, number 26, Rianne Frere. Rianne is joined on the field by her parents, Laura and Ed, and her brother, Andre. After graduation, Rianne plans on attending graduate school to become a physician assistant. She also plans on spending time with family, friends, and traveling as much as possible. Rianne's favorite Stockton memories are time spent with the team, being on defensive corner unit of practice, playing Geppetto when it rained on Evie's head, and all the little moments in between.
Alright, last but not least, that girl Riri. Everywhere I saw her on the field, she always gives her 100% effort. I've been playing field hockey with Rihanna since 6th grade when I first ever picked up a field hockey set. She hasn't changed. Rihanna has always been the leader on the team, and her love for the game has only grown since then. She never fails to make everyone laugh and smile around her. You are a player that makes the game fun to watch. While watching on the sideline, we all say how you look so graceful while playing, hence the nickname Coach Law gave you, Patient Princess. Throughout all of our years playing together, you've always been there for me and your teammates. You're the type of player that is easy to talk to and has shown that you care about your team and always want the best for everyone. You have built my confidence as a player and helped me grow. Even while going to different colleges, we still train together during the summer. Just this season, we've made so many great memories, and I'm glad I got to play at least 1 year with you. You've made such an impact on this team and this program, and we all can't thank you enough for the continuous hard work, the time you put into the sport and team, and your overall love for the game. We're definitely going to miss you on the field, and I'm lucky that I got to play alongside of you through your senior season. Thank you for being an amazing teammate and friend. I love you really.
Thank you, Callie Green, Kelly Mollahan, Madison McGuire, Isabella Sarasso, and Rianne Frere for your dedication to Stockton Field Hockey. The Field Hockey program wishes you the best of luck in your future and is proud of your accomplishments on and off the field at Stockton.
I think it was the juniors.
Yeah, we gotta do it. They gotta be the captains, I think, and then we'll walk out and then I'll do the starters. Oh, it's like all that's still to come.
Yeah, much better. Is it? Okay. You get a little bit. It was fine until the breeze. Yeah, it started. I like Florida, I don't like
I was working field hockey ball, and she literally got this.
Yeah, I think that used to be like a night. I've heard the Golden Wolves forever. Yes. Good afternoon and welcome to today's game between Stockton University and Alvernia University. The NCAA and Stockton University promote good conduct by student athletes, coaches, staff, and spectators. Please cooperate by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Now here are today's starting lineups. For Alvernia, sophomore number 4, Abby Buck. Sophomore number 6, Gianna DeGregory. Junior number 7, Lauren Caulfield. Freshman number 9, Kathleen Palmer. Freshman number 10, Olivia Hess. Senior number 13, Felicia Getz. Graduate number 15, Brooke Bizialetti. Senior number 16, Mackenzie Smee. Senior number 17, Alyssa Crady. Junior number 22, Madison Speece. In goal for the Golden Wolves, sophomore number 26, Lexi Betcher. Alvernia is coached by Laura Gingrich, assistant coaches Leanne Shirk, Phyllis Gassert, and Jim Gingrich. And now the starters for Stockton. Senior from Wildwood, number 1, Callie Green. Sophomore from Mantua, number 2, Alexandria Palumbo. Sophomore from Burlington, number 3, McKenna LaHennef. Sophomore from Voorhees, number 4, Amira Bilgrami. Freshman from Burlington, number 10, Kirsten Bailey. Sophomore from Harleysville, Pennsylvania, number 11, Autumn Hunter. Senior from Swedesboro, number 16, Madison McGuire. Senior from Marlton, number 17, Isabella Sarasso. Senior from Booton, number 18, Kelly Mollahan. Senior from Mays Landing, number 26, Rianne Frere. In goal for the Ospreys, junior from Chemung, number 88, Kylie Mitchell. Stockton is coached by Sarah Ellman, assistant coaches Elizabeth Law and Candace Steinhauer. And now please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Eric Bretz here for the senior day of Stockton Field Hockey as they take on Alvernia University. Stockton is going to have their last game of the season here today. They will not make the playoffs. They are currently number 7th in their conference, which is the NJAC. They're 0-6. They are 6-10 overall. They're currently on an 8-game losing streak, being outscored 29-5. They lost to Albright on Monday by a score of 3-2. Palumbo and Bailey each had a goal for the Ospreys, and Bill Grammy added in an assist. As for the Golden Wolves, they are number 3 in the MAC Commonwealth Conference. They are 6-2, and overall they are 12-5. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and they look to add on to that here today. They beat Widener 2-0 on Wednesday. Brooke Spezialetti and Rory Caulfield each had a goal, and Catherine Palmer added in an assist. We're just about set to go here. Last matchup between these two was September 21st of 2021. Alvernia won by a score of 1-0. Felicia Getz for the Golden Wolves had an assist, and the goaltender Hannah Wolf had 3 saves. As for the Ospreys, it was a tough game, and Maddie McGuire was the only current Osprey player who had a shot in that game. We're just about set. It's going to be Alvernia to start with it at midfield. Number 4, Abby Buck, the sophomore defender, is going to start with it right in the middle of that logo. Beautiful Saturday we have on our hands. And here we go. So this is the last regular season game for both teams. However, Alvernia, number 3 in the MAC Commonwealth Conference, will get a chance at the playoffs. They're currently set to play on Wednesday, November 2nd, versus number 2 York. York's number 2 in that MAC conference, and they will host Alvernia Wednesday, November 2nd. This Golden Wolves get inside quick, and it's going to start up top. It's going to be Catherine Palmer, first-year midfielder for Alvernia to start with it. Sent in and a little out of the reach of Felicia Getz. It's going to go to the Ospreys, and it's going to be McKenna Lehenif to start with it. Pass unable to be handled properly by Sarasso, so it's going back to Golden Wolves. Spezialetti gets their pass broken up. Now here's the senior, Callie Green, celebrating her senior day today. And whistle blows, it's going to stay with the Ospreys. It's going to be Palumbo to start with it right in front of midfield. As she takes a rocket, that was Mackenzie Smee. Glad she's all right, but that could not have felt good. Full windup from Palumbo, 5 yards out. And then she'll get it from about the same spot again. She'll elect to keep it on the ground this time. Spies gets that one taken away. Now the Ospreys trying to move it up the field again. Here's Frere, getting it to Hunter. Hunter down to the senior Kelly Mollahan. Sent inside. And there's Kirsten Bailey with the shot, and nice save there. Made by Lexi Betcher. Nice early offense from the Ospreys. Sent down for Mollahan once again. Playing the forward position today on her senior day. Her and Callie Green both get the start. Their last home game here at Stockton University. McGuire sends it in the middle. Nice kick save by Betcher. Tapped out in front, but that's going to be a no goal. It was a good idea, and I believe that was either Mollahan or Bailey with the swat, but it's going to be a corner coming up. No goal, however. High sticking, as you could probably imagine if you saw that stick fly in the air. So it'll be Amira Bill-Grammy to insert for the Ospreys. Just about 3 minutes off the clock. Unable to be handled cleanly by Bailey. Now back to Bailey. Takes a shot. Oh, that just hits over. I believe that was, Betcher got a piece of that. But that just landed over the crossbar. Another good opportunity early for the Ospreys. It's going to stay here. Frere starts with it up top. She's also another senior. Now Smee, excuse me. It's going to be Abby Buck to start within her own end. Knocked down by Palumbo. Now she sends it up. And nice work there defensively by Brooke Spezialetti. Now Frere trying to get past her defender. He's going to stay here. Decent defense by Catherine Palmer there, but might have gotten a little too aggressive, which is why the whistle was blown. It's going to be Abby Buck to start within her own end. Second on the team in goals with 7 is Buck. She's got 5 assists as well on the year. Been very productive for the Golden Wolves. Out sent to the middle, good work by Frere. Oh, hard play on the ball by, I believe that was Kelly Malahan, who sends it down to Bailey, who sends it in, and I believe it was tipped. It's going to stay here. It's going to start up top. But good aggressive defense by Kelly Malahan. Senior out of Boonton, New Jersey. They get sent back to Lehenif off the restart. Broken up. That was Smee. Now Smee trying to get past Palumbo and Bill Grammy. Hits off Bill Grammy. It's going to stay with the Golden Wolves. And I'm not sure why Smee threw it all the way in the middle of the field. It was out of bounds. It's going to start with Buck on the near side. Hard hit inside, and that's going to roll to... Oh. Forgot you had to be inside the arc for a second. I was questioning the skills of Mitchell for a second, but now that one's intercepted. Hard shot. Nice diving save by Mitchell. Trying to punch it out. And it's going to be a corner coming up for the Golden Wolves. Great work by Kylie Mitchell. Now we're going to see first penalty corner unit for the Golden Wolves on the day. It's going to be Abby Buck to insert. Sends it up to Smee. That one goes past her. Takes a shot. It was a one-time shot from Palmer. Still in front. And whistle blows, and it's going back to the Ospreys. Good defensive stand there. Palmer had a nice look at it. Attempted the one-timer, but was unsuccessful. Pass from Lehenif to Sarasso gets tipped out of bounds. So Sarasso will start within on the far side in her own end. I believe that hit off of McGuire, so it's going back to Alvernia. I believe that's Hess on the far side. Getting it up. And it's going back to Stockton. Here's Frere. Speech trying to get past Frere. Whistle blows. It's going to go back to the Ospreys. Palumbo's going to start with it right about the restraining box at her own end. Nice defensive work by D. Grigori. That one's sent in. And now here's Felicia Getz. Trying to get inside past Bill Grammy. Sends it in the middle. Getz still working. And Bill Grammy able to send it out. I believe that hit off Getz. So it should be Osprey ball, and I believe it will be. I believe it's going to be Rianne Frere, or excuse me, McKenna Lehenif to start with it. She's had a few sketchy passes off the restart that have been either tipped, intercepted, or otherwise, and it's got to be smarter with the passes that they're making. It's a very aggressive Alvernia defense. Now here's Getz. Sends it in the middle. Caulfield now. Right in front, it got tipped. And that was Palmer. Tipped off her stick. Now Frere gets it up to Green. Green moving it up the field again to Bailey. Ran into a little trouble. Good defensive work by Spezialetti. And it's going to be Buck to start with it. Nice send in the middle. And backhanded attempt doesn't go. Second opportunity. Great stop by Mira Bilgrami. That would have been a goal if not for that. It was good work by Alvernia. Getting into that teeth of the defense for the Ospreys. Now we'll see another corner. And I believe it's going to be Abby Buck once again to insert. It will be. Buck sends it in. Gets to Hess. Hess with the shot. Got some air under it, and it was knocked down by Frere. Going back to the Ospreys. Good work there by Rianne Frere. Very experienced defender for Stockton. Now Buck sends it in the middle again and finds Getz on the backside. Great kick away by Mitchell. Now sent back to Spezialetti, who gets it up to Madison Speece. Palumbo right there for Stockton. Coming up on 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Still scoreless here. Good opportunities for both sides. But good goalie work. And now here's Rianne Frere. Got to cut her if she sees her. And you'd probably like to see her get rid of that one and let her teammates do some of that work. But good defensive breakup right there from Rianne Frere, starting the opportunity for the Ospreys. Now Alvernia is going to work on the far side. Now McGuire sends it up. She's also one of the seniors celebrating her last game here at Stockton. Now it's Bailey. Sent in, didn't have a whole lot on it. It was Jamie Lynn Hawkins who was there for the Ospreys, but like I said, not a whole lot on it, but it goes out of bounds. Ospreys are going to retain possession. Palumbo sent it in the middle, but it was a little too high, I believe. And I believe they're going to say it's going to stay with the Ospreys. As Palumbo sends it in the middle. Backside. That was McGuire backside. Hess defending. And it's going to go back to Alvernia. So whistle blows again. And not too sure what's going on. The official might just be going over to talk to the head coach for Alvernia. That's Laura Gindrich. Actually, that might be Jim Gindrich, being that that is a man she's talking to. I don't believe there was a card assessed, but probably just a firm warning. And we'll continue play. DeGregory sends it from her own end, taken away by Palumbo. Now she's trying to bob and weave her way through the defense. Able to get it up to Mollahan, but whistle blows. It's going back to the Golden Wolves. Bad pass by Lahenif. Picked off by Rory Caulfield. And a corner coming up. Once again, tough pass in their own defensive end for the Ospreys, leading to an opportunity for Alvernia. So it'll be Abby Buck, the sophomore, to insert once again. Spezialetti hits Hess. Hess trying to send it in the middle, blocked by Bill Grammy. Now Bill Grammy trying to get out of her own end. Getting doubled. Nice work to get it up to Jamie Lynn Hawkins. And that one gets tipped out of bounds. It should be going to the Ospreys. And it will be. It'll be a Palumbo to start with it. Hits Bailey. Now Bailey looking to do something with it. Sent to the far side, but intercepted by Hess. Whistle blows. It's going to stay with the Ospreys, or will it? Yeah, it's going to stay with the Ospreys. Might have been an interference call. Palumbo sends it in. Finds Bailey. Bailey, backhanded pass. Now here's Hawkins trying to get past Buck. Hawkins sends it in the middle. And Frere was there, but good work there defensively. That was Catherine Palmer. The first Golden Wolf to get it in the middle there. Now Buck sends it up. It's going to stay with the Golden Wolves. Now Lahenif trying to get past Caulfield. Able to, and finds Hawkins, who trips momentarily. Whistle blows, it'll stay with Stockton. And they'll send it right back to Alvernia. Catherine Palmer to start with it. Now it's sent down for Felicia Getz. Whistle blows, it'll stay here. Sent in the middle. Finds Caulfield, backhanded shot. And it's kicked out. McGuire trying to get it out. Stopped by Hess, but the whistle's going to blow, and it's going to stay with the Ospreys. So we come up on 40 seconds to play now in the first quarter. Still scoreless. McGuire's going to start within her own end. Under 30 to go now. That one goes out of bounds. I believe that's D. Gregory on the far side who started with it. Now gets under 5 to go. Whistle blows. And that is the end of the first quarter here in Galloway, New Jersey. Score still tied at 0. We will be back just after this short break. Please stay with us. Hello everyone, welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup between the Ospreys of Stockton and the Golden Wolves of Alvernia. First quarter we saw no goals, but 4 saves coming from the Ospreys, and also a save from Mirabel Grammy, a goal-saving save, when Mitchell had jumped out of the goal, making another save, and Bill Grammy was right there. Stockton added 3 shots. As for Alvernia, they had 6 shots and 3 saves by Betcher. And we're about set to go to the second quarter. It's been tightly contested. Both teams getting offensive opportunities. It's nothing showing yet. It is quite a gorgeous Saturday in South Jersey. Now it'll be Dakota Ludman to start with it. She checks in the game for the first time to start this second quarter, as does Miana Alessandroni. And whistle blows, it's going to stay with Alvernia. Now it gets in. Here's Getz. Trying to get past Palumbo. Good work by Palumbo defensively, but corner coming as a result of it. Maybe a little too aggressive defensively. And once again, it's going to be Buck to insert from that far corner. Sent up top. Hess trying to get it back. Sent in the middle. Here's Palmer. Mitchell came out of her goal. Made a nice play on the ball. And the whistle blows. They're going to reset it. Head coach Sarah Elman's a little frustrated on that Osprey sideline. Buck once again will insert. Sent up to Spezialetti. Sent over to Getz, and that got a little air under it. It's going to go back to the Ospreys. Now here's Kirsten Bailey. Sent up to Jamie Lynn Hawkins. She's trying to outrun Spezialetti. Whistle blows. It's going back to Alvernia. Getz going up the far side. Defended closely by Hunter. It's sent up for, I believe that's Caulfield. And Bill Grammy smartly lets it roll out of bounds, and we'll reset it. Nice pass in the middle of the Frere. Frere, nice pass to Bailey if she could get it, but good work there by Brooke Spezialetti. That would be Madison Speece to take it, junior, for the Golden Wolves. That one goes out of bounds. Bucks pass on the restart gets intercepted by Frere. Palmer closely defending her. Nice pass up to Allison Droney, but it's a little bit off. Whistle blows. It's going to go back to Alvernia after it looked like the Ospreys might have taken it away. Here's Caulfield. Speech trying to get it up. And it was Palumbo. A nice play to get the ball in the middle of the field. Palmer sends it in the middle. Here's Crady. Frere takes that away from her and will now go back to the Ospreys. Buck defended tightly by Alessandroni, and it's going to go back to the Ospreys. Good work by Miana Alessandroni, freshman out of Cinnaminson, New Jersey. And that one's going to go right back to the Golden Wolves. Coming up on 10 minutes left to play in the first half. Still scoreless. Now here come the Ospreys. Gets sent out. Here's Spies. Sent in the middle. Here's Getz. Nice one-time pass to Brianna Burkholder. Leading goal scorer for the Golden Wolves. At 8 goals, also adding in 2 assists on the year. Burkholder coming off the bench today and sent in the middle. Kicked out by Mitchell. It's going to stay here. It's going to be Spies to start with it. Trying to get past Ludman. Hits Palmer. Set in the middle. Good play by Bill Grammy. Another attempt. Mitchell really has to try to kick it out, but she was unable to. And good work by Alvernia, keeping the pressure on the Ospreys. Another corner coming up with 9:30 on the clock in the first half. So once again, it'll be Abby Buck to insert. And that was Burkholder who took the shot, and it got deflected. So it's going to stay up here. And Alvernia is going to start with it. Spezialetti sends it in. Palmer trying to make a play on it. It's going to go back to the Ospreys. And once again, Lehenif with a tough pass to her teammate. Trying to lead her out maybe a little too much, or not too sure what happened there. But once again, an unforced turnover from the Ospreys in their own defensive end. They're lucky it's still a tied game. Now we'll see Lehenif again. Sent up, and a nice play this time. Here's Kirsten Bailey now up the far side. Spezialetti tightly guarding her. Whistle blows, it's going to go back to the Golden Wolves. Touch pass to Getz. Nice move down the far sideline. It was McKenzie. It's right there for the Ospreys. Good defense. Now here's Hawkins. Hannah McKenzie on the far side. McKenzie still with it. Gets it taken away. And a nice play to break that pass up by Palumbo. Now Ludman sends it back to her defense. It'll be Bill Grammy. Nice play to get it to Frere. Frere trying to send it inside. Nice work from Alessandroni and Ludman blocking that attempt to clear the zone, and Alessandroni just couldn't control that one. So it's going to go back to Alvernia. And under 7 minutes to go now. Buck's pass gets taken by Palumbo. Now Palumbo gets that one stripped from her. I believe that was Spies. It was. And Spies gets that one taken from her. See if the Ospreys try to a little extended possession here, but it's going to stay here. But that looked like a clean pickpocket on Palumbo. They're going to say it wasn't. And now there might be something assessed as far as cards go. And it'll... Is that a red? That is a red card for someone on the bench of the Golden Wolves, one of the coaches. So I'm thinking that might have been the head coach. Or excuse me, the assistant. Not sure if that would have been Leanne Shirk or Phyllis Gassert. Either way, it's going to start up top. Back to the action. It's going to start up top with the Ospreys. Palumbo sends it inside. And that one's going to go out of bounds. Bill Grammy will try to start the quick restart. Nice lifted pass in the middle. It's knocked down, and it's going to go back to Golden Wolves. And a beautiful pass that Felicia gets in the middle. She's got options. Finds Hess. Now Hess sends it in. Here's Smee in the middle. Ball still batting around in there. Trying to set up Hess, and it gets intercepted. That was Burkholder trying to hit Hess. Good work by Rianne Frere, and a nice diving attempt by Miana Alessandroni. Now this one's sent for Jamie Lynn Hawkins, who's in a foot race with D. Gregory. Now Hawkins gets inside. And that one's stripped away. Might have liked to see her take a shot a little earlier than what she wanted maybe, but good pressure by the Ospreys. We're 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from the half. Still nothing on the scoreboard for either side. That pass intercepted by Palumbo. She's had a very active day. Goes out of bounds. And Alvernia will start with it. It's going to be Gianna D. Gregory, sophomore defender. Gets control that one out of the air. It goes out of bounds. Now here's Bailey. Trying to make a play. He gets stripped in the middle. Sent back out to Bill Grammy. She's got nice stick skills, but Hess does a nice job of defending her. Now it gets sent up for Smee. Smee sends it in the middle. Kicked out by Mitchell. It's going to be Alvernia to start with it at the top. Ball deflected off an Osprey player. And it'll be Catherine Palmer to start with it for Alvernia. Sends it back to Buck. Buck, hard pass in the middle. Now Frere. Whistle blows. It's going to stay with the Ospreys. Jenna Fiorito checked in moments ago. Junior out of East Greenville, Pennsylvania. And whistle blows. Burkholder on the violation. And a nice play. Here's Kirsten Bailey, has Fiorito. Doesn't move inside. It's going to go back to Alvernia. Under 2 minutes to go now. Smee trying to find Burkholder. And there's Ludman, whose pass to McKenzie is a little out in front. So that's going to be going back to Alvernia. And they're going to need some quick offense here if they look to score before the half. Maybe a chance that they score a corner. Something late in the half. We come up on a minute. Here's Fiorito. Trying to get past Buck. It's going to stay with the Ospreys. A little interference, I believe they called. Fiorito trying to toe the sideline with that pass. Unable to, but it was a nice attempt. We're under 50 seconds to go now. Abby Buck to start with it in her own end. She's got some force with that pass of hers. Oh, Grammy. There's Palumbo, under 30 to go. They got to go quickly. And that one, not going to find anyone. Now 20 seconds to go. It's looking like this half may come to an end at 0-0. So Alvernia is going to start within their own end. Under 10 seconds. And that is the end of the first half here in South Jersey on the campus of Stockton University, as they are at halftime with Alvernia currently. We have a 10-minute break, and we'll be back right after this. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half of action here in Galloway, New Jersey, on the campus of Stockton, as they take on Alvernia. Senior day here for the Ospreys, honoring 5 seniors: Callie Green, Madison McGuire, Isabella Sarasso, Kelly Mollahan, and Rianne Frere. Saw no goals from either side to start that half. We get into the third quarter here, looking for a little more action offensively. But good opportunities from both sides nonetheless, and good goaltending work on both sides as well. Betcher and Mitchell both been pretty solid here today. Now here's Buck. Sent it in. It's intercepted by Jamie Lynn Hawkins. Now sent down for Spies. And good work by Autumn Hunter, getting that one away from Spies. And it's going to go to the Ospreys off the blown whistle. Beautiful Saturday on our hands. Late October. Usually don't get this kind of weather, but we're definitely enjoying it. Whistle blows, it's going to go back to the Ospreys. Now Smee sends it in. Gets sent in the middle. Good work by Hunter. So as we're still scoreless going into the second half, it's worth noting that Alvernia is 6-2 all-time versus Stockton. Only 2 wins for the Ospreys came in 2017 and 2019. And they're being outscored 15-8 during that time, which isn't too crazy, but still being outscored by 7, so Ospreys looking to turn that around today. Meanwhile, Alvernia trying to keep their winning streak going and continue it to make it 4 games if they were to win today. As for the Ospreys, 8-game losing streak for them. It's been quite a tough road at the second half of this season, and really ever since conference play started. It's when it started going downhill. But if you think about it, the Ospreys are 6-10. They were 6-2 at one point during the season. And of course, lost 8 straight and put yourself in a hole, not allowing yourself to compete for the conference, unfortunately. So the NJAC, how it's shaping up is Rowan at 1, TCNJ 2, Kane 3, and Montclair at 4. And it's going to be a 4-team tournament for the NJAC, unlike the MAC Commonwealth standings where they're going to have 5 teams in. And it's going to be a play-in for the 5 and 4 seeds. But for the NJAC, November 2nd, it's going to be number 1 Rowan, who clinched the number 1 spot in the NJAC over their win against Montclair State last Saturday. They're going to be hosting number 4 Montclair. And November 2nd also is going to be number 2 TCNJ hosting number 3 Kane. And then, of course, the NJAC Championship coming on November 5th. That is next Saturday. And will be played at the high seeds facilities. To finish off that NJAC, it's Ramapo at 5, William Patterson at 6, and, of course, the Ospreys at 7. NJAC matchups that could be relevant today. Number 1 Rowan is playing number 5 Ramapo. Rowan's been an absolute wagon all season, but you never know. Coming late in the season, Ramapo might come up with an upset. Again, not that it would matter. Rowan already locked up the number 1 spot. It's going to be a corner coming up for the Ospreys. Also, TCNJ is hosting Montclair State today. And number 3 Kane beat number 6 William Patterson last night. Score of 1-0. So that's a little news around the NJAC. It'll be Bill Grammy to insert. Hits Lehenif. Sent over for Palumbo. Palumbo sends it inside. That one got a little air under it and tipped. It's going to be once again a corner coming up for the Ospreys. Ospreys are 4-4 at home this season. Very average, of course. But looking to go above 500 in this last game of the season. Bill Grammy will start with it. And insert for the Ospreys. Hits Lehenif once again. Once again gets skipped over to Palumbo. Palumbo shot and goal! Ali Palumbo with a goal and puts the Ospreys up 1-0 in the third quarter off the pass from Lehenif. And what a time to score. Coming with 10:36 to go in the third quarter. First goal from either side all day. And the Ospreys go up 1-0. Lehenif gets the assist. And Palumbo with the goal. It's going to be Palumbo's 6th of the year. She's leading the Ospreys in that category. As for Lehenif, she's got 2 goals on the year and just added her 3rd assist. So nice work by the Ospreys coming out of the half, drawing up a game plan, being very aggressive. That aggression ends up with a goal. Bill Grammy in her own end to start with it. Hess makes a play on it. Goes out of bounds, however, so it'll be Bill Grammy once again. Whistle blows. It's going back to Alvernia. Palumbo to start with in her own end. Gets a nice whack on it. Sent to the near side. Here's Spies running it down, and it's going to go back to Alvernia. They're saying it was tipped from Alvernia, and so the Ospreys are going to get it back. Not a lot of times you see the complaining from the players pay off. But there's a lot of communication to this from this players to the near side ref, letting them know that it had been tipped. Game of honor, I guess. Not sure that would have flown in many other sports. Now, great play by Maddie McGuire, sending it down to Hawkins on the near side, and it's going to stay, not going to be a corner, but it's going to stay with the Ospreys. Hawkins sends it in the middle. There's Frere. Frere trying to get past her defender. Still there, and now here comes the corner. And good work by Rhiann Frere, not giving up on the play. Frere, the senior out of Mays Landing, New Jersey. And once again, we'll see the corner for the Ospreys. Last corner for them ended up in a goal for Palumbo. We'll see what they draw up here. And it's going to be, Bill Grammy to insert. Sends it up to Bailey. Now over to Palumbo. Back to Bailey. Shot. There's McGuire. Getting pressure from Spies. And that one gets sent out of bounds. Good work by the defense of Alvernia getting it out and resetting for their defense. Now Palumbo trying to do maybe a little too much there, and it's going to go back to Alvernia. Ospreys got to keep up the pressure, though. It's paying off, and they got a 1-0 lead. Sent in the middle for Palmer. Now to the near side for Spies. And sent up to Getz, but Lehenif right there to stop her. Good work by her. Sent in the middle. Catherine Palmer trying to get it out. Finds Hess on the far side. Olivia Hess in some trouble. Whistle blows, it's going to stay with Alvernia. Bailey hits the deck, and it's going to stay with Stockton. Really good play there by Brooke Spezialetti. Very aggressive on the defensive end. Now she's going coast to coast. Maybe a little too much. That's, again, another opportunity where you'd like for her to find her teammates. Sent to the middle. And Caulfield draws the corner. And we'll see what comes of it for the Golden Wolves. It'll be Abby Buck to insert for Alvernia. As we've seen all day from her, 6:28 on the clock, left in the third quarter. Hits Getz. Spezialetti's shot in front. Great play by, that was McKenna Lehenif and Kylie Mitchell. It's going to be a penalty shot coming up. But it was either that or a goal, so take your chances, and it's going to be Brooke Spezialetti to take it. She's got 4 goals on the year, 6 assists, looking for her 5th here. Alvernia's 5 for 5, make that 6 for 6 on the year in penalty shots, as that's Olivia Spezialetti with the goal and tying it up here at 1. This crowd is dead silent right now after that equalizing goal off the penalty shot. So that puts Alvernia 6 for 6 on penalty opportunities this season. That was indeed a very nice shot to the top left corner. It's going to stay with the Ospreys here. Off the violation, now here's Bailey. Trying to find Frere. It's Fiorito on the far side. Gets that one taken away by Hess. And it's going to stay with the Ospreys. Ludman making a play now. Whistle blows, it'll stay here with the Ospreys. 5:30 to go in the third quarter. Now Palumbo does a nice job of getting past 2 defenders, but the third one was able to strip her real quick. Out to the far side for Hess. Palumbo finds Hawkins, but Spiess right there defensively. Sent up to Getz. Good work by McGuire, but the whistle's going to blow. It's going to go back to Alvernia. And it's going to be Gianna DeGregory to start with it for Alvernia. Knocked down by Hawkins, and it's going to stay here. Good work by her. And that had a little too much on it. It's going to go back to Stockton. Now it's Getz. Stopped by Lehenif. And Lehenif trying to lead Ludman, but that one goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Abby Buck to start with it on the far side, right around her bench area. Spiess hits Palmer. Palmer sends it up, and it's a little out of the reach. Number 18, Haley Miller, sophomore that checked in moments ago. Now inside. McGuire able to send it to space. Goes out of bounds. Osprey defense will reset. It's going to stay here. Catherine Palmer to start with it. Sends it back to D. Gregory. Now Palumbo sends it up and out to the other side of the field. Nice send out. It's going to be up to Abby Buck. Make a smart play out of it. Whistle blows. It's going to go back to Stockton. Bill Grammy whacks it up the field. Whistle blows, it'll stay here with the Golden Wolves. It's going to be number 17, Alyssa Crady, senior, to start with it. One-time shot, and the attempt by Riley Geiger goes out of bounds. Picked off. Now here go the Ospreys. Here's Jamie Lynn Hawkins. Right down Broadway. And a corner coming up. Goaltender Lexi Betcher not happy at all with the referee, and I believe she might get a card from it. Yeah, she's going to get a green card. So Lexi Betcher coming at a costly moment with 1:30 to go in the first quarter, or the third quarter, excuse me. And quite a costly card right there. I don't think they're going to. So it's going to be number 18, Haley Miller, to serve the penalty for Betcher. And that's definitely a good sign for Alvernia. They didn't need to take a goalie off the bench. But it will be 2 minutes. It'll be Haley Miller to serve it. So it'll be Bill Grammy to start with it for the Ospreys, near side corner. Sent up to Lehenif. Sent over to Palumbo. Now Palumbo takes a shot. Sent in the middle. And good work by Alvernia. And good work by Shannon Xavier. We're coming up on 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Now off to the races is number 16, Smee. Great play by Mitchell. Diving attempt once again as Hess was getting in the middle. And it's going to be a corner coming up for Alvernia. But again, that was one of those opportunities where it was either you take the foul or you might get scored on. So with 56.3 seconds in the third quarter, we're going to see another opportunity for Alvernia. Abby Buck will insert off the corner. 1:25 to go in the penalty for Alvernia. See if they could score shorthanded here. It's sent up. Spezialetti now sent in. Kicked out by Mitchell and just wide of the net. Net was Abby Buck's attempt. And I mean just wide. What an opportunity. And the Ospreys are lucky. Clock's running now. About 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Both goals have been scored here in the third quarter. It was the Ospreys first scoring off the corner with the pass from Lahenif to Palumbo. And then it was the penalty shot coming moments ago. And that was Brooke Spezialetti who cashed that one in. Coming up on 5 seconds to go. Shot. Nice save by Betcher in front. And that is the end of the third quarter. Still 29 seconds on the penalty. That is being served by Haley Miller, but it was on Lexi Betcher. So at the end of the third quarter, I should say, we are tied at 1 here, and we're going to take a quick break and be right back. Please stay with us. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fourth quarter of action between the Ospreys of Stockton and the Golden Wolves of Alvernia University. On the campus of Stockton, and it'll be Kirsten Bailey of the Ospreys to start it off and send us into the fourth quarter. Still 29 seconds on the penalty for Alvernia. It was Lexi Betcher who got the penalty called on her. That's the goaltender for Alvernia. They were able to have Haley Miller, number 18 for Alvernia, sit and serve that penalty. And she'll be released in just about 10 seconds. And Palumbo hits the deck, no call. They'll keep it going here. And there's Bill Grammy. Good work defensively by her. It's now Haley Miller got back in the play, and we're all even up. Palumbo moving it up the field. Finds Fiorito in the middle of the field. Buck defending her. Fiorito trying to find Hawkins. Now Hawkins to Green on the near side. That one goes right in between her legs and out of bounds. Dee Gregory to start with it in her own end. Good work by Hawkins. Trying to get past Palmer now. Whistle blows, it's going to stay here. Now here's Kirsten Bailey, who gets that one taken away by Spezialetti. Lone goal scorer for Alvernia right now. Whistle blows, a little too aggressive defensively from Autumn Hunter. Whistle blows. It's going to stay with Alvernia. It's going to be Abby Buck to start with it. Gets past Green. Whistle blows. It's going to stay here. Good work there by number 3, Shannon Severia. It'll be number 22, Madison Speece, to start with it. Caulfield gets stripped by, Palumbo. Good work there by Crady. Now here's Smee, sending it in the middle. And there's Mitchell to kick it away, but whistle blows. It's going back to Stockton either way. Whistle's going to blow. A corner coming up for Alvernia. Alvernia 5-2 on the road this season. Very good numbers going into hostile territory. I will see if Kylie Mitchell could come up with another nice save here today. Coming into the game, she had 74 saves on the season at 63% and 2.65 goals against average a game. As this one gets sent up, Spezialetti sent across, shot and goal. Alvernia goes up 2-1 with the goal there. I believe that was either Palmer or Speece. And now we'll see Allison Droney, Mollahan, and McGuire check back in. It was Spezialetti with the assist. And Catherine Palmer getting credit for that goal.
Alvernia goal scored by number 9, Catherine Palmer, assisted by number 15, Brooke Spezialetti.
So Spezialetti has a goal and an assist here today, I should say, bringing her to 5 goals and 7 assists on the year. As for Catherine Palmer, she scores her 6th goal of the season. And Alvernia up 2-1 over the Ospreys on their final game of the season and senior day. Ospreys got to turn it around quick. It's going to be Dakota Ludman to start with it for the Ospreys on the far side. We're approaching 10 minutes to go left in the game. This has been a tightly contested matchup thus far. Not conference rivals, but these teams have played each other a total of 8 times all time. As I mentioned, Alvernia is 6-2 against the Ospreys all time. That one gets tipped by Lehenif, and it was Getz trying to find her teammate on the far side. Was unable to. Mollahan stopped by the whistle, and it's going to stay with Ospreys. They're just trying to back it up a little bit. So it's going to be Bill Grammy to start with it from just about midfield. They're going to get the head coaches together for a little discussion. So, Osprey fans, field hockey is not going to have a postseason, but women's volleyball will, in fact, have a postseason. They are second in the NJAC currently, and they are going to play their first conference playoff game home Thursday versus the winner of Kane and Ramapo, which is taking place on Tuesday. And I'm not too sure what's going on here. There is a stoppage of play, and as that goes on, I'll give you the rundown of the MAC Commonwealth Conference, which is what the conference Alvernia is in. So it's going to be, as I mentioned earlier, Alvernia, who's number 3 in the MAC Commonwealth. They're going to play at number 2 York for the semifinals of the MAC Commonwealth Field Hockey Championship on Wednesday, November 2nd. So we're getting told there's a few spectators on the far side, or right behind the opposing goal, maybe chirping a little too much at the goaltender Betcher. Not too sure what exactly happened. But they have been kicked out of their spot there. Back to the action here. So also going back to MAC Commonwealth standings, this Monday on Halloween, October 31st, it's going to be number 4 Widener to host number 5 Albright for a play-in game, and the winner of that will play Messiah, the number 1 team in the conference, on November 2nd. And then Saturday, November 5th, will be the championship game of the MAC Commonwealth Conference. And that will be played at the highest seeds facilities. It's going to be Kelly Mollahan assessed a green card. She'll sit for 2. It's going to go back to the Ospreys. Palumbo sends that out of her defensive end momentarily. Alvernia does a nice job of keeping it in. Now here's Spies with McGuire and Hunter defending. Hunter gets that one. And I believe that might have hit off McGuire. It's going to stay with Alvernia. And Spies will have it. Now Getz trying to get past Lahennef and Hunter. It's proven to be a tough challenge. She gets it up to Spies, who sends it in the middle. Now here's McGuire. Nice work defensively. Getting it up to Hawkins. Sent across for Green. And it was a shot in the middle. It's going to go to the Ospreys. But it was Alyssa Crady along with Shaviria who were in the vicinity. Now Palumbo gets a lot on that pass down the field and gets sent right to Abby Buck. And it pickpocketed right there by Jamie Lynn Hawkins, who tries to get in the middle. And once again, good work defensively by Alvernia. It's going to go back to the Golden Wolves. Bill Grammy on the far side. 6 minutes left to play. Ospreys down a goal. After it was Catherine Palmer to score the latest goal for Alvernia just moments ago. And the only goal here in the fourth. It's going to stay with the Ospreys, and Palumbo with the quick restart. Now Frere. Trying to get inside, it's going to stay here. Frere finds Palumbo. Now Palumbo. Good work by her, and she's awarded with a penalty corner for her efforts. So we will now see the penalty corner unit once again for the Ospreys. We'll see what they draw up here. Bill Gramley will insert. Sent to Palumbo, quick shot, and that one goes wide. And Alvernia will take possession of it. Or excuse me, it'll be Stockton to take possession of it. I guess he got tipped. So they'll start with it up top. It'll be Frere to start with it. Now Getz. Good work defensively by Palmer. Trying to get up the field, gets intercepted by McGuire. Now Frere sends it in the middle. There's Bailey. Bailey with the shot. And nice kick out by Betcher right there. Adding her save total on the day. Now D. Gregory having some trouble, and it'll go to Alvernia. And it'll be a quick stoppage of play here. I believe it's an injury. And I want to say that's number 15, Brooke Spezialetti. Definitely hope, if you're a Golden Wolves fan, that she comes out and back for the last 4 minutes and 19 seconds of this game. She has been critical here today for them. Graduate defender. Got a goal and an assist on the day. And on the year, she's got 5 goals and 7 assists. She goes off with what seems to be a injury around the face area. Might have gotten the ball hit up there, maybe a stick. As I said, I hope she's all right. So it's going to be Rory Caulfield to check back in. And it's going to be Dee Gregory to start within her own end. Stopped by Palumbo. Now Palumbo gets it inside. There's Bailey. Bailey sends it to Jamie Lynn Hawkins with nice defense there coming from Crady. Under 4 minutes to go now. Spies. Whistle blows. It's going to stay with Alvernia. Palumbo sends it up to Bill Grammy. Bill Grammy trying to get it up the sideline. He's going to stay here. McGuire sends it in the middle. Whistle blows, and it's going to stay with the Ospreys. Under 3 minutes to go. This is really crunch time for the Ospreys. Got to get something here. This might be the best opportunity they have for the rest of the game. They got to keep it in the offensive area. Whistle blows, and it's going to go back to Alvernia. Gets past Lahenif. Luckily, Autumn Hunter right there. And that one's going to stay with the Ospreys. 2:20 and counting. Abby Buck will start with it on the far side. Caulfield gets tripped up. Gonna stay here with the Golden Wolves. Caulfield now moving down the far side with Palumbo defending. Sends it in the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. And the Ospreys got to move quickly. Finds Palumbo. Palumbo trying to get it up the field. Intercepted. Smee sends it in the middle. Now Speece, and the whistle blows. It's going to be at corner coming up with 1:21 to go in the game. Alvernia trying to put the nail in the coffin with a goal here. A goal here would all but seal it. And it'll be Abby Buck to insert. Sent up to Getz. Shot. Not sure if it was tipped in front by Mitchell or if that was Bill Grammy, but good work defensively. And they got to move. Approaching a minute to go. Catherine Palmer, nice job keeping it in their offensive half of the field. Definitely a hard-fought contest by the Ospreys. Definitely coming in an underdog against an Alvernia team number 3 in their conference, and definitely not a slouch conference whatsoever. Now just about 35 seconds to play, and it's not looking good for the Ospreys. Here's McGuire. Whistle blows, it's going to go to the Ospreys. Under 25 to go. So it'll look like the Ospreys are going to lose their 11th game of the season, making him 6-11 on the season. It's in fact being their last game. Under 5 to go, and that will do it. Alvernia will improve overall 13-5, but Stockton falls 6-11 on the season. Good work by the Ospreys all season, and best of luck to Alvernia in their playoff hopes, as they will play at York on Wednesday, November 2nd, in the semifinals of the MAC Commonwealth Conference. My name's Eric Bretz. Thank you to everyone who's followed along all day today and all season long. Hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday. Eric Bretz signing off.